Welcome to the live replay, you guys. It is November 4th, and I'm actually just writing a little bit down for tomorrow in my journal, and then I'm gonna get set up to tackle some more orders. Welcome here, Kathleen. I am just starting up. And I haven't set up my journal for tomorrow yet, so I was just jotting down a few quick notes. Hey, Sonia. Okay, I think that's all I want to write for now. I just wanted to get some of those things out of my head before moving on to the rest of the evening. All right, welcome here, you guys. We're going to start with order 1215 tonight, which is for Haley. It is a espresso color journal with just charms as the personalization. And an update, my other journals are officially in my province. They're only like an hour away, so I'm expecting that they'll come tomorrow, although it is a pretty big shipment, so if it takes an extra day, I wouldn't be altogether surprised, but they are within my reach now, so that's good news for all the pedal journals that we had to delay yesterday. Hey everyone, welcome here. All right, we're gonna be putting on some charms here. I think the glue system, I mean, I didn't execute it perfectly last time, but I feel like we're on to something, so I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna pour myself a little puddle today. Last time I poured way too much. Okay, tiny little puddle. Oh, that's still bigger than I would like. I'm gonna rip through this glue so fast. A little puddle of glue to make sure the charms are extra secure. All right, so this is 1215. Haley R, this is your order. We're gonna go get into her charms. So for charms, this is what she said. I love the vibe of vintage, old, timeless touches. I would love either a letter H or M or both. If you have a gold wiener dog charm, I'd probably pass out from excitement. Just surprise me with anything. Surprise me with anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so either a letter H or a letter M or both. I wanted to see, do I have either of those in a heart locket? Okay, I do have both in a heart locket. Because I feel like that, to me, just screams vintage, like more of the vintage gold. Oh, Smashly, I just started this, like the first thing I've done is open that drawer to pull out charms. So you have not missed anything. Okay, I don't have a gold wiener dog. Vintage, I feel like these cameras are kind of vintagey, but they really don't match with that gold. The teddy bears are pretty vintage though. But a gold wiener dog. I don't have that. I wonder if I should do a paw print for her. What do you guys think? When you hear her prompt, vintage, vintage and gold. No, she didn't say gold. I'm just pulling out gold to match these charms because those are my most vintage letters. Vintage. Oh yes, yeah, the Discord, it is 1215, order 1215. And if you're wanting to join the Discord, probably the easiest way is just go to the link in my bio. I have it in there now. I thought of the camera charm, yeah, but I feel like it's a very different gold from the, you know, the H and the M, which she wanted a letter H or M or both. And I just feel like the camera is a little bit too different. Blue charms. Did you hear her prompt, Misty? She was saying she really likes vintage. She said if I had a wiener dog, gold wiener dog charm, she would faint from excitement, but I don't. So I'm considering the paw print just because it would fill the wiener dog, you know, check that box. But I'm trying to think vintage. Oh, I don't, yeah, I see what you were saying. I'm not seeing anything vintage in the blue. Got some cute little hearts in the blue though. I need to remember that. Like there's actually some good ones in these random colors. Teddy bear with lockets. Yeah, I feel like the teddy bear, like these were listed as vintage teddy bear charms. Like I feel like that would be cute. The teddy bear with a heart locket. None of these other ones are immediately screaming vintage to me. I could pair something with one of these, like just little diamonds possibly. I really like those. But she didn't ask for a pom-pom, so maybe let's not do a pom-pom for her. Okay, what if we do both of the lockets together on one and then the gold teddy bear on the other? Do you guys think that's good? Jess, a while ago, did 2 heart lockets on 1 charm, and I'll be honest, I doubted her decision, but it ended up looking really nice. So I'm thinking maybe let's try that, because I don't have a lot of options that just, you know, are a shoe-in for the vintage prompt. Hey, you guys, welcome here. How was your Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Oh, good thinking, Misty. I actually returned the keys. I kind of liked the idea and then I didn't like it anymore, so I just returned them. Whoops. Aw, sorry, Brianna. I had a pretty chill day today. I had mom's group in the morning, which it's always a bit of a chore getting the boys out of the house because it's like immediately after breakfast. Like we just kind of have to speed up our whole morning routine. But once we got out of the house, it was good. And I don't know, in a way it felt like a long day because I was out of the house twice and I like never do that. I'm very much a homebody. So in a way that makes it feel long, but in a way it also makes it feel shorter because like, did I even mother today? Like it just feels most like mothering when I'm like in my own house, you know, conducting the routine and stuff. So it was a good day, but yeah, a bit of a out of routine sort of day. Oh, Ray, how are you feeling? Hey, Helena. All right. Hey, Jacqueline. Welcome here, you guys. All right, so this is gonna be all for Haley's order. This was order 1215. She told us to surprise her, but said that she liked vintage and these are her initials that she wanted. So that's what we came up with, a little vintage teddy bear that kind of matches with the gold heart. Oh, I forgot to do my glue. Yeah, to match with her little heart lockets. So yeah, that was 1215. That was a quick one. We're gonna move straight into 1216. So if that's you, get your whatever extra information you want to share about your charms, get that locked and loaded so that we can just keep cruising over here. Okay, and I just gotta write her order number on here. And record on my laptop that there's no cover design. Sorry, you guys, there are so many steps now. 1, 2, 1, 4. 9. 1, 2, 1, 5. Okay. None. And let me open up 1216 so that I can, oh, great. Just give me a moment. Nice, Kristen. Samantha, I've just been putting a dot of glue onto the jump rings because I've complained about this a lot over the past little while. The jump rings, I close them up as tight as I can, but those little ribbon crimps are just completely paper thin. So if it opens up at all, some people have had trouble with their charm falling off. And so I tried buying split rings. They didn't work very well. Also, they're a bit more chunky, which doesn't look as nice to me as the small jump rings. So what I've been trying this week is just adding a dab of glue onto each ring so that hopefully they don't open up at all. It's bookbinding glue, actually. I bought it years ago for like repairing some of my old journals. So it's definitely not glue that's like made for this job, but I think it's been working from what I can tell. All right, so this is Kane's order. Welcome here, everyone. And Kane, if you are here, let us know. We've got charms, a cover, and a name page for this one. So we'll be here for a sec, finishing her journal up. All right, let's start with your charms, Kane. So she chose a gold letter K. Oh, gold shell with a pearl. We do not have any more pearl shells. So we'll have to find her a different charm. Okay, so she said a gold K. And then she said a gold shell, and then if I didn't have, oh, she said gold shell with a pearl. Sorry, I only read half of it out loud. If you have a mermaid tail, that would be nice too. If none, just this little diamond. So I did have a mermaid tail, but I think it might be gone, right? Somebody took that purple mermaid tail, right? Yeah, someone totally did. So I'm thinking let's just do, I want to make sure. I thought this diamond was coming up for a sec, but I don't think it is. Since we don't have a shell with a pearl in it, let's do a shell with the diamond. Just pair them together since she said she likes the diamond and we know she likes the shells. Let's pair two of those together to make it kind of as similar as we can get with what we have. Could you email me that, please? Just respond to your order confirmation with the information, like the order number that you want canceled, so that I can cancel that for you. That would be much better than me just trying to remember from here. Gold K. Hey, everyone. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can go ahead and reorder. Just message me or sorry, email me and I can cancel your other order. That is totally fine. Oh, yes, it's 12/24. You know, good call, Natalie. I did not even process that. 12/24, you want that order canceled? Can you confirm? I know, I thought so, but then the ugly side, like, you know, on the other shells, that side is meant to be pretty, so it's made pretty. This one, it's not. So I thought of that, but I thought it would be cuter if I showed the pretty side of the shell instead of the ugly side of the shell. Have people been getting an email with tracking info? Okay. Jacqueline did, okay. I'm glad because I was quite sure that people were, but when you asked me that, I was like that's not, you know, I don't manually send those emails. It just should happen automatically from Shopify. So if some people didn't, I would not have noticed because that's not something I like do by hand after every order is shipped out. But you should get an email for sure. Okay, if you're still here, I can try to do that for you. Sorry, I am not sure how to pronounce your name. I've never seen that one before, but we can make that work. You haven't received one. Did you check junk email, everything like that? I don't know if it's been going there for anyone. It's always worth checking. Okay, so this is for Kane, for her name page. If you could design my name in one full line, please, at the center. Thanks so much. Okay, kindly design the page based on my work. She's an accountant, so she's thinking calculator, laptop, coffee, glasses. Oh, and she's also, okay, wow. We're piling in a lot of things here. Okay, so I didn't read that whole thing, but basically she wants us to combine her work as an accountant, the fact that she's becoming a new mom this year, and she loves fashion all onto one page. She didn't say anything about color palette or anything like that, so I guess that's on us. Yes. It is a baby boy though, so she did mention blue balloons. So maybe let's build our palette around a baby boy blue. Honestly, what if we just did something like this? I've already got it out there, so we know it looks good. I'll just do that, just because yeah, calculator, baby bottle. It just seems like we're gonna have a lot of random doodles kind of competing for attention here, but okay, so let me just quadruple check her name spelling after like every letter. Okay, I just saw your order come through. Thank you for doing that. And then, yeah, I'll cancel 1224 then. Yes, Mary, you can. Okay, so let's do a couple of office sort of, accountant sort of doodles. So let's do a little calculator over here. I'll add more to that. And then she also mentioned coffee on the topic of accounting. So let's do a to-go cup over here. We'll put a little sleeve on it. And a lid. Hey, Jamie. Okay, let's do those for accountant doodles. And then for baby boy, she mentioned a bottle, so we can do a bottle. Just do... bottle, and then maybe we'll do like some little baby socks over here. Yeah, Samantha, I feel like we're pretty much just trying to encapsulate her whole life on this page, is what it sounds like. Accounting, fashion, and baby boy. Chinavia or Shnavia? Shinavia? Is that it? It's beautiful. I've just never heard it before. Okay, yes. And then the last thing was fashion and makeup. So like bags, dresses, lipstick, blush. Okay. Let's do... I don't even know what a cute bag looks like these days, but let's just do a pretty basic bag. And then a lipstick should be easy. Okay, perfect. We'll do a lipstick over here. The lid off. Okay, and then the sunglasses idea I like too. So let's do some sunglasses. All right, we are going to just kind of fill the rest of this page with, okay, I'll do some coffee beans over here by the coffee cup. And I'm trying to think of a small baby doodle if I should put somewhere. Okay. I need to just fill these solid. They look bad on camera. The outline. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could do rattles. I was thinking just like a very small, you know, like coffee bean level doodle to have as like kind of a repeated. Okay, and then the rest we'll just do some sparkles. And then we'll add white gel pen, of course. Plus and minus, yeah, we've got a lot, so many options, because you can choose something from any of the 3 very different topics. Okay. We'll just draw a little like front pouch kind of deal onto the purse here. We'll add some buttons onto the calculator. We'll add white gel pen on the coffee beans and the letters. And then some little doodles on the socks. I hope so, Natalie. It's always nerve-wracking. Well, I don't lose sleep over it, but doing name pages that would definitely be easier to do if the person was here, because it's like, you know, it's a lot of things to combine. So if she had like a very specific vision, it would be nice to have her with us. But okay, and then for her cover, she wants "You Got This." Small 2026 slanted underneath. Okay, I think we've got everything down for Kane. Alrighty, thank you so much for your order, Kane. I know Kane's not here with us today, but I had been chatting with her on Instagram a bit about her gold foil design. That's what we were nailing down the other day. So thank you, Kane. Carla, you're so funny. Yeah, I know. I hold the pen wrong. I did do cursive in school and it was good. I went to school a long time ago, Carla. We certainly did cursive. Doesn't seem to impede me, so I just keep holding it the way I hold it. All right, thank you so much for your order, Kane. That was $12.16 and there is gold foil on it. We're gonna move on to $12.17 for Nicole that has a petal pink. Oh, we're out of petal pink, but we do have, is Nicole here? Nicole, are you here? There's a pink and a matcha in this order. So I'm tempted to do the matcha anyways. If Nicole is here, that is. If she's not here, okay, you are. Nicole, were you here when I explained the whole pink situation yesterday? How can I tag an order from in this? Oh, here we go. Petal pre-order. Perfect. I added that tag for you so that I can go back and do that. Oh, the pink. Oh, amazing. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Honestly, I just looked at the color pink and was like, oh shoot, I don't have any of those. I didn't even read the title. Lovely. Then let's pack up both of your journals. Let's start with this one. So most of what we've been packing are the pre-made journals that have designs on every page. But this one is one empty one and then one pre-made one for Nicole. So we'll start with this one. And Nicole, what you had said originally for charms was pink or gray pom-pom, either pink or white J, and a gold bow. If you have anything that you want to change about that, let me know while I kind of check your journal over here. Make sure that everything is in working order. Wow, I haven't packed one of these up in a while. They feel like babies compared to the other ones because they're 30 pages less, so that makes them quite a bit lighter. Okay. Let me take a sip here. And then start pulling out some of the pom-poms that you mentioned. So you were thinking pink or gray, or some of the, sorry. I often will just call charms in general pom-poms because we've gotten so deep here in Pom-Pom Club. Okay, and then you were thinking gold or white J. Wait. Oh, pink or white J. Whoops, I was reading something different. I don't have the white one in J. I've got gold or I've got pink. Yes, I'll show you all of those options. No, Amber, so I ordered my journals in waves so that I didn't have to pay for all of them to come via express post, because that's so much more expensive, like thousands and thousands more expensive. So I asked if they could just send the first 200 via express post and the last 800 snail mail. And so the first 200 I thought were going to be a more balanced mix between the 4 colors, but there were only like 12 pink ones. So that's why the rest are like, they're in my province now. They will be here either tomorrow or the next day. So it's not like we're going to be out of pink journals for a long time, but there is a bit of an awkward gap here where I don't have any pink pre-made journals. Okay, sorry. Pink or gray palm, pink or white J, gold bow. What are you thinking here now that you see them, Nicole? Also, hi Paige. How are you doing today? Oh, Mama Deseb, I think that's most people. I don't have that many orders waiting. Sam, this is 12/16 or 12/17, my bad. I'm doing well, Paige. All right, have we heard from Nicole? Did I just miss that message, or are we still waiting on a final? Okay, here we go. Gray pom-pom, pink J, gold bow. Lovely. And then Nicole, as I'm putting these on, I'll just remind you of what you said for your name page. You said Juana in pink with flowers, bows, and sparkles. The name the long way down the side. Does that still sound good? If you have any changes that you want to make, if you could try to compile those into one comment, or any specifications, colors, anything, if you could just compile those into one comment so that a moderator can pin it, then I don't need to go fishing through the comments for all the different bits of information. All right. What was I feel like I was in the middle of a train of thought before I started this order, and now I've just completely lost it. Maybe not. Hey, Lisette. How's it going? Yes, pink flowers, yes. You had originally said flowers and bows, so I plan to keep those in there. Okay, I'm just gonna do a dot of glue on the jump ring here. Dot of glue on this one. Okay. Gina, they're in my province. They should be here tomorrow or the next day. But no, they're not actually here yet. This is just an empty one. One of our 192 page empty journals that we're packing up for Juana. And we want the name written sideways with pink flowers and bows. I forgot, on the empty journals, I used to always do name pages on the other side. I'm just so in the pre-made journal rhythm. Nothing wrong with this side though. All right, so let's do some flowers. I didn't notice either, Natalie, till I was like all the way done writing the name, and then I looked over and saw empty. Oops. And you said gray as well. Oh, yay, Kelsey. So I think, oh, I forgot to add more pink over here. Oh, were you, Moni? That's funny. I mean, I feel like it's not really wrong. It's just not what we've been doing on these journals, but now it's what we're doing because of the pre-made journals, so. I'm doing gray leaves to work in the gray that Nicole requested. And then we'll add some pink bows and sparkles. And then we'll add white gel pen. And Nicole, for her cover design, you wanted her name with flowers and sparkles. Does that still sound good? Okay, perfect. So I'm just writing that down. And then we're gonna move on to your matcha green one. And for that one, for the charms, you had said pom-pom charm green, and then ladybug and a star. I'll pull out those charms, but if you have anything you want to change or add to that description, just let me know. So now we're packing up another one of the pre-made journals. One of the differences, I mean, obviously the biggest difference is just what's on the inside, but also the pre-made ones come with this pouch, and the empty journals do not have a pouch. The yellow pom-pom, yes. Let me just give this a good check here. So, yellow pom-pom, green pom-pom, and then you were thinking ladybug and star. Sorry, let me just scroll up the order form here so I can see your whole description. So for stars, we've got a few different colors. So I'm gonna pull out a greenish one. There, I'll pull out kind of a yellowy orange one to match that pom-pom, greenish ones to match that, and reddish ones to match the ladybug. Just covering all my bases. Any thoughts here, Nicole, on which ones you actually want to lock in? Or it could be something totally different. You just let me know and I can pull other options out. Hey, Kristen. I am doing well. How are you? How did homeschool go today? Yeah, that yellow is so pretty. Okay, come on. It's not that hard to pick one of these out. There we go. No puzzle piece yet. Thanks, Misty. Remind me in like 20 minutes though, or 25, because that's when it would probably come. Yellow pom-pom, yellow star, and ladybug. Okay, lovely. That's so cute. Has anyone ever done a yellow pom-pom? Does anyone remember? We've either had one yellow pom-pom or none at all. I can't remember if someone's actually done one. They're so cute though. Nice, Kristen. All right, let's tuck these stars away. And this pom-pom. Okay, and as I'm putting these on, Nicole, for your name page, you had originally said Nicole with, Disney's Princess and the Frog doodles. Some doodle ideas include water lilies, frog with a crown, lily pads, whisk, apron, Tiana's water lily crown, fireflies, colors light green, light yellow, light pink. Your name in light pink. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that, but I can Pinterest it. And if you have anything that you want to add to that description, just put it in a comment while I'm doing the charms here. Oh, when did you send those? I didn't even see that. Or maybe I did, and maybe it was a long time ago. I've been sent a lot of things lately, but I can go check Instagram. Oh, just now. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. I can go check that in just a moment. Princess and the Frog. Okay, let me pull up Instagram on my iPad here. My messages from Nicole. Oh boy, why? Okay, sorry you guys. I'm gonna have to do this on my iPad. Making it full screen because it keeps, okay, what in the world? Why does it say that these pictures take up the tiniest corner of the screen? So then when I make them mini so that I can still have TikTok on, I just can't see them at all. Let's try that again. Okay, so you said your name in light pink, and then here's some doodle inspiration from Instagram. Stack the name, pick whatever color. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I think light pink sounds good. The original color that you said. Did I already dab these with glue? No, I didn't. Let's do that first then. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. My phone is in like... Okay, there we go. Or my iPad. just wants to make everything into a sticker, you know, when it starts like kind of highlighting random elements in the picture. So we're gonna do the pictures that you sent mostly just have, okay, there's not really water lilies anywhere. Do you want me to include more of those than these pictures have? I'm gonna put a little crown on the end because crown was one of the doodles in these pictures. The frog prints. And then we'll put some, I feel like I should do some water lilies. Just two. Okay, perfect. We'll do some lily pads over here. Oh, frog too. Okay, yeah, I can put a frog somewhere. I'll put the frog down here maybe. And then some little dragonflies flying around up at the top here. Firefly. Oh, that one wasn't quite dry. I don't think I've done a whole Disney inspired journal. I've definitely done a lot of Disney themes for people, but never a whole journal. The North Star. Like just a star up at the top. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know if the North Star in that movie, you know, has a special look to it or something. Big, oh, yep, I see it. Looks like the Star of Bethlehem on there. That up here. And then I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white gel pen to this star. I'm just gonna give it a sec to set. And while I do that, I'm gonna take down the notes for your cover design. So the cover design, Princess Tiana's water lily crown with sparkles. Was that for the cover? It sounds like maybe a little bit too much like fine detail for my cutting machine. I typically just do the bolder letters and then like a simple doodle because my cutting machine won't. Oh, you're right. How do I keep doing that? I keep moving mentally into the next step before I am actually done. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not sure if my cutting machine could do all the fine details of a water lily crown, you know? Trying to think. I mean, I don't even know what the water lily crown looks like, so maybe I could. Kathleen, you can't really. I did make an order form so that people would choose more basic options, but I never say no if people choose more complicated things. Sent the doodle. Okay, then I'll just have to confirm that with you on Instagram and see if those are cover level doodles. Like, it's just a totally different type of doodle that I can do on the cover compared to on the name page, you know? They are not even in the same ballpark. So I'll check on Instagram and see what we're thinking there. Thank you so much for your order, Nicole. The Princess Tiana one, not the most difficult Disney one that you've put me through. I like how that one turned out. Alrighty, let's move on to, wait, I just want to make a note. Instagram. Yes, to circle back on there and make sure that I get the right information for the cover design. All right, Tina, order 1218. We're on to yours. Okay, perfect, Nicole. Sounds good. Yay, Caitlin. Another espresso journal with a charm and name page. Tina, are you here tonight? Yay, I'm so excited for you guys to start getting them. I'm guessing most people won't actually start using them though until 2026, so I feel like I won't be able to actually get much, you know, feedback and pictures from you guys for a while, but I'm still excited for them just to make it to you. Okay, so starting with Tina's charms, she wanted a bookish charm or a coffee charm. And I don't see Tina here with us. Stephanie, 2.5 weeks, possibly. Bookish charm or coffee charm? Let's vote. Yeah, true, Melissa. You guys need to share your journal with me so that I can share it on Instagram when you start coloring it in. Oh, thank you, Misty. Still no puzzle piece. In like 10 minutes, though. I need to remember to check again. Okay, let's do a vote. She said coffee or bookish charm, and she's not here. So we're going to have to take a vote for her. So I should have asked someone else to do it, but I'll just do it because I'm already in the settings now. Don't worry. 5 option poll, start. Okay, these are the 5 options. We're using this espresso color journal, and she asked for a coffee or bookish charm. We could, but she just said either or. Like, yeah, in her charm description box, she clarified either or. So we're not going to pair 2 for her because that's not what she wanted. So option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please put your votes in the poll. It's that little blue and white clipboard icon underneath my name. That's where you cast your vote, and that is the only way it will be counted, is if it is in there. And after that, we're doing a name page. Tina with a coffee theme. How many coffee themes have we done so far? It's been a lot. Let's see. I have a feeling coffee won. Oh, wow. Yeah. Landslide. I know, that's true. I guess some of the other preset options were a little bit more vague, hey? I did do a preset coffee theme because it's just the easiest thing to doodle. And because I know people like, you know, niche themes that apply to things that they really enjoy in life, like pets and coffee and reading. All right, let's do Tina's coffee theme name page. And just to make it a little bit different from the other ones, let's do a different color with her name page. I think I'm gonna write her name all on one line. This is that really dusty purple that we used in August's birthday theme in Ivy's journal. Oh, I didn't glue it. Thank you for reminding me. I need to draw the dot on the eye because right now it looks like tuna when I look up at the live stream. Natalie, okay. Yeah, same here. We were all seeing tuna, so it was about time I changed that. And then let's do her little latte doodle on the top, and then fill the space with some coffee beans and maybe some leaves or something, because I feel like that would fit. Okay, let me add her drop shadow to her letters. And then I think I'm just gonna add some leaves. That's like a very neutral doodle that I feel like I can just add freely. And then we'll sprinkle coffee beans around in the gaps. Oh, Moira, I forgot to come follow you, didn't I? I'm sorry. I get out of my lives and I just go straight off of this app. I need to... By the time I end my live, I've just forgotten half the conversations that we've had. And then I remember when I see your name next time. All right, let's do that. And then we'll add some coffee beans and sparkles in the gaps. Okay, there we go. Add a few sparkles. All right, let's add the white gel pen to everything. Alrighty, Tina. And Tina does not have a cover design on hers. Let me just make note of that here. That was 12.18. Thank you so much for your order, Tina. And let me grab 12.19 is Vivian's order. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you like it. Oh boy, Natalie, I don't actually remember. Favorite name page. What are some of the name pages I've done? I really loved the color palette that we used for Jacqueline's florals. I remember that because that was one of the first florals that got me started on that long train of florals. But I really liked those florals. And oh, I actually really loved how Lizette's turned out with the I don't even remember the name. Sailor. I was about to draw a sailboat for her, and you guys were like, no, that's an anime character. I liked how that one turned out. It was kind of fun. Oh yes, Caitlin, I remember that. All right, so this is Vivian's order. Someone asked how orders are going. They are going both good and stressful. Susie. They're going well. We're getting through a lot, but I definitely overextended myself last week. And so I'm trying to ride the line between getting as many packed. I'm like the opposite of a procrastinator. So if I have things that are left undone, I will not sleep until they're done. Like I was that kind of college student who like submitted everything a month early and would lose sleep over it until it was submitted. And so having so many things undone is kind of stressful for me, but it's going fine. Gold letter V. I haven't seen Vivian here, but let me know if you are. Oh, the Western one. That was very cute. Yes, I did really like that one. Yeah, see, I've just already forgotten so many of the specifics. Gray or blue pom-pom. All right, so we'll vote on her pom-pom then to go with a gold V. Yeah, those are the only two charms. Yeah, Kel, it's definitely a blessing. Like, I mean, in an academic setting, like I graduated valedictorian for that reason. Like I was so efficient and worked so far ahead, but I will feel stressed until everything that I could possibly feel responsible for getting done is done. So I'll be stressed until Christmas and then I'll stop being stressed. Okay, let's choose a pom-pom to go with this letter V. We've got option 1, 2, or 3. Caitlin, open orders. I think I have about 100 left to pack. I did 50 last week and that was too much, I think, for 1 week. But this week though, we've been having more orders that are just like no personalizations or just charms or something quick. So that has been making things go a lot faster. If you guys could cast your votes in the little poll right underneath my name, that's the only way TikTok will count it for you. If it's in the comments, it's not going to get counted. And also that makes it tough to read comments because they just disappear so quick. So let me know up in the top corner there which option you like. I'm going to start getting these ready. Which one? Option 2? Wait, did option 1 and 2 tie? Am I seeing the right thing? Oh, it just ended, Pookie. Seconds ago. Option 1 and 2 tied. Okay, I'm a tiebreaker then. Are any of my other moderators here who have a strong opinion between the two and want to help break the tie? Because I would vote 2. So I'm going to break that tie unless one of my other moderators wants to break the tie. Okay, Nicole also would have voted 2. So me and Nicole together break the tie. We need color, and also number 1, I don't know. In my mind, it doesn't really match. Like I have a beige and I have a brown that match this brown so nicely. So seeing it paired with like an almost matching color is just kind of like making my head spin. There is no name page on this one. Yeah, good thought. Because the last one, it was like, okay, good thing coffee won because we did a coffee name page. So it ended up being nice and cohesive. This one, there's no name page. And then the cover design is just her name, Vivian. Oh yeah, Caitlin, it was, I mean, it's not a bad pom-pom objectively. I just feel like it doesn't quite match. Like there are just other options that match better. And this one looks like it's trying to match, but it's just not quite. I have been on for just over an hour. Kel, guilty. That is one of my uniforms as a stay-at-home mom. No puzzle yet. Thanks, Susie. All right, let me put a dot of glue on here. Exactly, Nikki. And a dot of glue on here. Let's make a note here. So for her cover design, she wanted Vivian with no doodles or anything. Well, Vivian, I know you're not here right now, but thank you so much for your order. I appreciate that. We're gonna move on to 1220, which is Sarah's order. Sarah, are you here today? Oh, it is not personalized at all. So we'll rip through this one pretty quickly and then we'll be on to 1221. So 1219 does need gold foil. I'm just writing that down. And then 1220, which is just a matcha pre-made journal, does not need gold foil. Let me write that down. 20. There. Okay. $21, Jessica. We will do your order next. Let me just write that down. None. Another espresso journal. Yeah, Caitlin, I've just been trying the glue just this week, you know, because those ribbon crimps have been slipping through the jump rings in some cases. And so you guys had two suggestions. The first one was the split rings, and I just really didn't have any luck with those. And the second one was glue. So that's the option that I'm trying this week to see if it's more successful, just to seal that all the way shut. Yeah, like just try a dab on yours. I tried some on mine and it's been fine. So I think maybe that's problem solved, but. All right, is Jess L here? Oh, yay. Are you in Canada too, Jess Auerbach? Sorry, I'm talking about a Jess who ordered, and then there's a Jess in the comments. Okay, so we're doing charms here. Letter charm, girly charm, and pom-pom charm. Okay, that makes sense. It seems like the Canadian orders are arriving tomorrow. At least some of them. Okay, a letter charm, girly charm, and pom-pom charm. This is 1221, Ray. Hey, you guys. Welcome here. Okay. Girly charm. Let me pull out a few girly options. Can have up to 5. And then pom-pom. There. Those are going to be our options. Maybe let's start by choosing our pom-pom. Trying to decide which order to go in here. Maybe let's start by choosing our pom-pom. Would a moderator be willing to start a 3-option poll for us? Just 1 minute long. 3 options. We're going to choose pom-pom color first. And then we'll do, actually next we'll do girly, and then we'll do the J's at the end. Oh, name page. Good call. Oh, surprise me. That's the only prompt for the name page. So, yeah, we completely open-ended for that one. All right, there's a poll up right below my name, that little blue and white clipboard icon. And this is option 1, 2, and 3. That's all we're choosing right now is the pom-pom color. We're gonna base the other charms off of that. So 1, 2, or 3 for what color pom-pom you like with this order, and then we'll move on to the next row. Carmen, hopefully an hour or less. I'm trying to actually go to bed when I intend to this week, but we'll see if that happens. All right, which pom-pom won the vote? Option 1, yay. I love the pink with the espresso journal. So pretty. Okay, could we have another moderator then set up a poll for 5 options? We're gonna choose our girly charm to pair with this pom-pom. So it's gonna work the same way. The poll will be right underneath my name, and then options 1 to 5 just go in order of the charms here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and we are pairing with this very light pink pom-pom charm. 12.29. It's hard for me to say, Sam, because I know some of the orders between this one and yours, we won't actually need to personalize tonight. So I feel like it's possible. I unfortunately can't just look at a table and see all of the personalizations that need to be done. I have to like click into every order individually. So I can't just at a glance let you know how much actual hands-on personalizing needs to be done yet. But I feel like it's kind of 50-50 on that one, honestly. Okay, and then cover design is Jess, 2026. I'm just gonna make note of that. Which one won here? Uh-oh, 2 polls. Do we need to restart a poll? Or where are we at? My result here is showing me option 4 was the winner, but I don't know if that's valid at all. Do we need a restart? Okay, sure, we can redo. So this is the charm that's locked in. We're choosing one of these 5 to pair with it. So we're gonna have a new poll up in just a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to pair with this pom-pom. Just 2026. This for cover design. And then yeah, name page just surprised me. Yeah, so often when we accidentally do 2 polls, I think one of them starts glitching or something like that. I don't know. I'm never on the voting end of things, but that's what I've interpreted from past instances of double polls. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to pair with pom-pom. All right, let's hear. Oh, option 4 won again, but only by 1%. That's close, but it wasn't actually even a tie this time. It was an actual win, just by a tiny margin. Okay, final poll. Which J? It will be sharing a ribbon with this, sharing a bookmark with this bow. Option 1 or option 2? Gold or pink? Last poll, and then we will get on with the name page. And for the name page, I feel like I'm pretty safe to bring in pink. And what do you guys think? Just like a little bow doodle page? Pink bows. Yeah, It depends, Natalie. Sometimes when the people are here, it takes a long time because them and I are just going back and forth on like, so wait, when you say blue, do you mean pastel or do you mean navy? You know, I always ask too many questions. But yeah, then when they're not here, we need to vote for every little thing. So it takes long either way sometimes. I mean, we wouldn't need to vote for everything. I should really just keep things moving sometimes. But tonight I feel like we've been moving pretty quick for the most part. Oh, sorry, I picked that one up. 1 or 2 to pair with this. Gingham. Option 1. Okay, nice. With flowers. Wait, what did Carson say? Just whenever someone agrees with someone, I can never tell what they're agreeing with. I'm sure it was great. Hi. Oh, I thought I heard you sprinting to the kettle up there.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I know it's close to
Do you want to take this? Thank you very much. Tea delivery. Did anyone else hear him sprinting to the kettle? That's what gave away that he was making tea tonight. He's got such heavy footfalls. I just remember the other day someone was like, yeah, they heard him running to get the kettle too. Sarah did. Yep. Not exactly the stealthy type. Okay, we can do gingham. We can. Jessica gingham. Wait, yeah, Jessica with the gingham background and then, sorry, flowers and bows on top of that. Nice, pretty fulls. Honestly, it's endearing. It's so funny. I remember when I first brought him to meet my family, they all noticed immediately. They're like, is our house gonna fall over? His footfalls were just so loud, but I think it's cute. All right, let's write her name then first. Jessica. I'm trying to think of how I want to split this up. Oh, Angela, absolutely. My boys walk so loud. Like, he's only 3, but he can make a house shake. When he's playing hockey or something upstairs, just thunderous. We started dating in 2017 and then got married in 2019. Oh, sorry. Okay, teacher, you know what? I saw the first time you commented and I saw like 4 other comments at the same time and only could answer 1. You can, if you want more specific information, responding to your order confirmation email is the best, but Instagram is the second best. I will try to get to either of them before we actually hit your order. But right now I'm just kind of receiving a bombardment of feedback and order changes on every platform. So it's hard for me to, guarantee that I will get to the updates that you're wanting to make and actually receive that information before your order is packed, depending what your order is. Wait, what? So many espresso journals. Yeah, I know. I wish I would have ordered more of them. Okay, we're thinking Jessica, and then I think we're gonna do, yeah, why you bought a one-story house. That's great. So that you wouldn't have to hear their loud footfalls. Yes, no problem. Okay, teacher. Caitlin, if I wasn't doing this for work, I mean, if I could choose anything, I would be just a stay-at-home mom and not doing any work. But if I was doing work, my degree is in linguistics, so I guess I would probably be using that. Although I definitely prefer this. I have not missed my university position. Thank you so much for your order. All right, and then I'm going to take a very light color and do a gingham background like you guys were saying, and then add the white gel pen as our last step. So let's do, doing gingham is a little bit more tricky without the grid background that we have on all of the inner pages, but we'll make it work. Sorry, what was the question here? No, Shelby, I just do the personalization on live, and then the packing. I mean, all I do when I pack them is just put them into the box and then put a shipping label on. So I haven't really been doing that live. I've been using that more as my rest day to not have a camera on and move at full speed instead of on camera speed. Okay, this pen. Is this my old 990? The writing on here looks so crisp, but I do have another one, so that must be my old one. I love you. I just make a line on the page and it gets shaded up until that point. So on this row, I shaded up until that line, and on this row, I shaded up until this line. Is that what you mean? I just kind of pick a random spot and then stick with it. Okay, yeah, this is making the gingham go much faster because this pen actually has enough ink to make nice solid lines. Oh, no worries. I wasn't sure if I was like missing a shadow or something, or if it was just that. Yeah, it's easier to tell on a dot grid page because then I will just go up to a certain dot, but on here it's just kind of all up to the eyeballs, so I default to mine. My eyeballs. All right, that'll be our gingham. And then let's add some white gel pen to her name. All right, there we go, Jessica. And then I already made the note about her name page, and that was order 221. And she is having a gold foil cover. Thank you so much for your order, Jessica. Let's do, Shelby, I'm just working in order right now. So right now we're on 1222, which is for Terry. Terry, are you here today? Terry, Lolly of 5, I had no idea you were Terry. I recognize, okay, yeah. I recognize your actual name from like years and years, but I never put together that that was you. Aw, thank you so much for your order. I knew you said you had known my channel for a while, but that just never clicked with me. All right, Terry, sorry, I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. I realize I haven't even tried the tea yet. So thank you for being so prompt with your charms. Red pom-pom, ladybug, and a tea. I love it. Let me pull those out for you. Red pom-pom, ladybug, and then the ladybug will share a bookmark with the tea. Do you already know which tea you want? I'll lay out the options here, and you can just let me know. We've got all of the options available for tea. I feel like that's not the case for most letters. Wait, did I just knock a T into a different letter? I think I might have, but I don't see it in S or U, so maybe I didn't. All right, so we've got a ladybug and a red pom-pom. You like the black, lovely. Yeah, the red really complements this color journal well. I agree. Haven't had a lot of red pom-poms going out, but they definitely just like pop with the espresso journal. Did I already check your journal? I don't think I did. Yeah, espresso has been by far the most popular color. I should actually see how many are still left because I'm really wishing I had ordered more. I ordered equal amounts of every color, and espresso is just blasting the others out of the park. Oh, Terry, you are just on the ball. Thank you. Name page, stack of books with a potted plant and a ladybug. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Wait. And for the colors, do you want me to bring back in the vibrant red? I know you said however I want, but can I just ask you that? Do you want me to carry that through? Do you want a more muted color palette? Or if you really just want me to choose, you can just say that and I'll do it if you make me. Let's put our little dot of glue. Keep that sealed up tight. You can choose. Okay, you like red and you like muted. Okay, cool. And would it be possible to get her comment pinned again? With, I know she said name, any color, however I choose, and then potted plants with a ladybug. What was the other thing? Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate you all being here. Let me see here. Oh, Dana, sorry, I'm scrolling back trying to find her other comment. Yeah, we did finish Ivy's journal. Where is that other comment? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, here we go. Stack of books with a potted plant and a ladybug. With my name, Terry, however you want. Okay. Stack of books, potted plant, ladybug, Terry. Let me see here. It is pinned? I can't see it. Maybe I need to exit and come back in. That's so weird. Okay. Timothy, I'm not totally sure, to be honest. Okay. Stack of books, potted plant. Yes, that's what I'm debating, if I want to do them both on the sides of the name or do like a little like floating shelf in the middle of the page with a stack of books, and then the plant also on the shelf and then her name underneath. That's the other option that I'm thinking of. Just then big bulky calligraphy wouldn't really fit as well with that, so it would be smaller calligraphy. And I never know if people are like married to the big bulky calligraphy or if we should just switch it up more sometimes. Okay, lots of people love the shelf idea. So I'm gonna hover here for a sec to see if I hear from Terry, and if not, we're gonna do it. Hovering for just a sec. Okay, that's not, okay, lovely. Then let's do like a floating bookshelf kind of deal. And I'm gonna add a little bit of wood sort of texture. I'll let that sit for a sec. All right. And then we're gonna have just like the spines of some books over here. We'll add white gel pen as well. And then I'm gonna have one book leaning. And then we'll do, maybe I won't bother doing a book underneath the potted plant. You know, Melissa, yeah, these days I'm using mostly Tombos and some of the Lyra Aqua Brush Duos, but I know I say this all the time, like it really is just because that's what I have been given. Like I still love the Crayola Super Tips, but I've never been gifted a set of Crayola Super Tips. I'm constantly gifted brush markers, so I just use them because they're great. But I do still vouch for the Crayola Super Tips because I think they're awesome. But yeah, I do end up using a lot of brush pens. Tombow, Lyra Aqua Brush Duo, Zebra Mildliner brush pens. That's just what ends up in my possession the most. And I've accumulated so many that I just now I leave my Super Tips upstairs where I can use them when I'm coloring with my kids. And then I leave these markers downstairs. All right, let's add. We could do a muted red calligraphy under, hey? Oh, if I'll get to 1220. Oh, is that? I don't know how to pronounce her. Oh, it's Iris. Is that Iris? I was thinking of 1227, which is Mette Bjorklund. I know she's from Europe. We've been chatting, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. But 1226 would be Iris. And Iris is also well, she's in Holland. And so I was planning to leave her order for when she can actually be here. So just tell her I'll do it whenever she's here. If she's here today, I'll do it today. If not, then I'll do it when she's here. Yes, don't forget the ladybug. Thanks, you guys. The blank journals are still in my shop, Alyssa. Oh, they're not on Etsy, actually, now that I think about it. But they could be, yeah, I should add them back. They are on my Shopify, which is currently the only place that Americans can order, just because of all the tariff stuff. Etsy has been a little bit more difficult to work with in light of the tariff stuff, so I had to move American orders to my site. And on my site, RyleeAutumn.com, the empty journals are available. Yeah. No problem. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages, Alyssa. How are ya? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on messages. Yeah, so Iris, like, I'll just do her journal tomorrow if that works better for her. She doesn't need a lose sleep. I don't want to be like, you know, everyone just hands me their weekly schedule and I make my order packing fit into that. But Iris has been here since the dawn of time. Like, I am definitely going to do her order when she's present. I'm not going to do that without her. Okay, let's do a little ladybug. I was thinking just like crawling up the stack of books over here. Where's my small black pen? Well, I'll do the dots first because I can find my larger black pen. All right, there's the ladybug, and then underneath, let's do Terry. Told Iris that. Oh, Iris, go back to sleep. Okay, sorry, I'm taking another sip of tea. And then I will write Terry. Maybe I will just go with the red and just do like a smaller version. Is that too? I know it's brighter than the other colors in the theme, but it doesn't look too out of place because of the ladybug. Let's just do it. T-E-R-I. Thank you so much for your order, Terry. Oh, thanks, Leah, for coming from the FYP. Okay, and then Terry, for your cover design, you were thinking 2026 with a book doodle. Does that still sound good, or do you want to change anything about that? Thanks, you guys. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Really, if you want to get your tires pumped, start TikTok live, because you guys always just boost my ego with all your feedback. Okay, that sounds good for gold foil. I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you so much for your order, Terry. I appreciate all of you guys. And we will keep moving on to 1223. Which is Elizabeth, and we're doing a matcha colored pre-made journal. Let me grab that from the shelf. And we've got a lot of new people here. We just suddenly ballooned up to 300. If you guys are new, why don't you pop an emoji down in the chat to say hi. My name is Rylee. We're packing up some journals today. Well, not actually packing them up, we're personalizing them. So you can add a few different layers of personalization. You can do like a cover design like this, and charms, and then the name page that you just saw us do. So that's what we're working on tonight. Elizabeth, are you here tonight? Welcome here, Keisha, Michelle, Megan, Rosa. Thank you guys so much for joining. No puzzle piece yet, Kimberly, but thanks for the reminder. Leah, right now we've got a backlog of pre-orders. So I'm hoping to catch up on the pre-orders in the next 2.5 weeks. So if you order now, it would still be a 2.5 week wait probably. Usually I'm at the point where I can just pack your orders up right away, but we were very blessed with a lot of orders at one time. So we're just kind of dealing with that right now. Okay, perfect. You are here, Lizzie. So your charm box said a bookish charm, coffee charm, pet lover charm. I'm going to pull out a few of those, but if you want to add any details about that, you certainly can in a comment. Yes, I did draw all of the pages. There's 224 pages. It's like coloring book style, so I drew them on my iPad and then worked with a manufacturer to get them printed into a journal. So you just color it in and use it like this. I can show you some of the other ones that I've done. But yeah, most of it is just black and white, and then you color it. Thanks so much, Leah. It's honestly, it's been the biggest blessing. I am a stay-at-home mom, and this is my side hustle, and it's something that I really enjoy, and I've just been so overwhelmed by the support we've had this year. So, yeah, we've been personalizing a ton lately. Oh, yeah, Marissa? Yeah, that's the one thing about bullet journaling is it does take time. And you like, I don't know, often I feel like I can't actually start planning my month or writing my month, my tasks down and stuff until I've actually done a theme, which as a major planner, that always kind of stresses me out when I'm like between themes. Aw, Han, thank you. You're so sweet. All right, Lizzie, I haven't seen any further thoughts from you yet, so let me pull out a few of the charms that you mentioned. You mentioned book lover, pet lover, or bookish, coffee, and pet lover. Okay, so I've got a few options here. For pets, I do also have 4 different types of dogs, 4 different types of cats, but you can just let me know what you see that you like, or if you want me to pull anything else out, Lizzie, just let me know. Thank you so much for the gift. Where's my other cat? Here he is. Middle 2? Is this what you mean? Oh, second dog. Sorry, I see. Middle row, number 2. Yes. You can choose 2 or 3, however you want to pair them. Green book and second dog. You just lock that in and then we'll move on. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no problem. Let's get those on there. Oop. I don't, Kelsey, no. I already mailed your journal out, hey? Okay. No, because I would just throw in the charm you want with your order if your order were still sitting here, but no, I don't like ship them out all on their own. I know, right, Ray Ray? The 12s have been cruising. All right, so Lizzie, for your name page, which is coming next, you wanted your name, Lizzie, in blue and a galaxy theme. Feel free to clarify anything further, like do you want dark blue, light blue, do you want your name stacked or something different? Any sort of clarification you want to give, feel free to do that at this point, and then we will dive into that. Just get your charms on. All right, yeah, I've got a variety of blues. I've got like very soft baby blues, or more like Tiffany blue, or a brighter blue, a deeper like navy. Just let me know what you're thinking for the name. And then we will get into that. While I wait, I'm just gonna make a note here. This one has No cover design. Able to draw a capybara reading and or drinking with galaxy sketch background. Probably. I'll see if Pinterest can help me out with that, but sure. Yeah, I'll go search that on Pinterest, and then can you let me know what type of blue you want for your name page, like pastel, bright, navy, whatever. This is the one we did last night, this little Rottweiler. You guys have definitely been challenging me here, but it's okay, it's been fun. Okay, capybara eating or reading, were those the two things you said? What if I just do like this little guy? Drinking something, or I could put something else in his hand and then he'll be eating. Oh, was there an eating one down here? Oh no, he's also just drinking. That one's eating, but he's not quite as cute. And he's eating watermelon. I think I'll, wait a sec. These ones are all eating. Okay, I'll do one of these. Any blue, prefer not stacked. Okay, perfect. Oh, she did say drinking? Reading and or, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go screenshot that original capybara then, because I feel like that was a good, drinking doodle. Where did he go? Yeah, the little guy drinking tea. Whatever blue, I think. Okay, I might do navy for the name and then blue for some of the doodles around. And Lizzie, Lizzy, yes. I'm gonna put it down and then I'm gonna put the capybara in the middle. And I know I normally do the name like right, front, and center, but when the name is like stacked, it works well to have like a little critter or something kind of to the corner of him. But when the name isn't stacked, I feel like having it on top is gonna be the best way to balance the page. So that is what we'll do. Lizzie. All right, now I need to actually pull up the reference picture here. Okay, capybara eating. So let me just doodle the little mug first. I think maybe I'll make the mug or the little cup like light blue. I'm just kind of in the middle of the page here, but a little cutout on the side for where his paw is gonna be. All right, and then let's take, where's my zebra matte liner brown? That would be perfect. All right, he's got kind of a chunky head. Goes out there. Comes down to sit. Chunky legs. Belly. Arm. Other leg. Ear. Okay. Let's color this boy in and then we'll add some detail to him. I'll thicken him up a little. Okay, then let's add just add a little bit more detail to his nose and face, but I want to let that dry for a sec. And add a little bit more to his cup. Alright, so he's just chilling in the picture that we chose. Happy as a clam. Drinking his tea, or whatever he's drinking. And then let's add some galaxy doodles around him. Iris, you should go to sleep. 4 a.m. We can certainly do it another time. Okay, but 5, that's still bad. I would cry if I were awake at 5. Oh, okay, I see. Yep. That stage. Hey, Alex. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you like it because capybara is definitely new to me. Oh, wow. First feed of the night at 7 weeks. Okay, yeah, that's a win. My kid would only sleep on me. Like, my second born, neither of them were good sleepers, but my second, yeah, he would wake up at like between 4:30 and 5 every morning and just would not go back to sleep unless he could sleep the rest of the night on me. And then I didn't get to sleep. But now he's over that and it's all good. It's just a stage. But a brutal one. Alrighty. I'm gonna add some little planet markings to these guys and some white gel pen to the name. And then we are good to go. All right. Thank you so much for your order, Lizzie. That was order 1223. Oh, 1224. Are you still here, Shanavia? Okay, you are here. Shanavia and Iris, are you guys planning to be here tomorrow? Because I would go to bed if you are, but if you aren't, I want to do your journals when you're here because I know you both, I mean, Iris is, it's 5 a.m. and she's still made it here and Shanavia has been here all evening. So if tomorrow doesn't work for you, then I'll stay up and do it. You will be here tomorrow? Okay, yeah, let me see here. Tomorrow's live, Iris. Whatever time it is for you right now, I will start the live like 7.5 to 8 hours earlier than this. Does that work for you, Iris? If not, I will do yours now. I definitely want to do yours when you're here. And then Shanavia, we were going to cancel the order for 1224 and then actually do the order that you placed tonight, correct? Okay. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, last week we got through a lot of orders, but I definitely didn't get very much sleep all week. And yeah, it's just my brain. It's not even just packing orders. It's just like my brain just won't shut down. So if I'm working, yeah, the later I work, the longer it takes my brain to wind down. And so I told myself and my husband that I was going to try to be better this week so that I'm not just like a lump on the weekend and just kind of feeling like crap all week. So I am going to head to bed soon. If there were any questions though that you guys were asking that I didn't answer because I was looking down at the paper, please feel free to ask those now. I'll stick around for a sec to answer questions and yeah, just talk about the plan for tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow then we're gonna start with Chenavia, order 1224 and hopefully get through roughly another 10. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Kathleen. Aw, thanks, Janice. Yeah, the capybara turned out pretty good. He's a cutie. Thank you so much for the follow, Blue Star. So yeah, we'll start tomorrow with order 1224. That will be whatever time it is for you right now, roughly 7.5 to 8 hours earlier than that. I'll be doing an afternoon live tomorrow. Yes, roughly 1224 to 1234. That would be the plan for tomorrow. But again, it's all just approximate. Tomorrow we have a birthday in the family, so we are going out for supper. So I won't be able to just stay on infinitely long like I sometimes do in the afternoons. But Tweety Bird, okay, that will be another new one for me. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. And I will hopefully see you later this week. Aw, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so much for your order. I usually flop back and forth. I do 2 evenings, 2 afternoons throughout the week, typically. I have doubled up sometimes, but I don't plan to do that this week. Possibly on Thursday, I think, if anything. Thursday would be my double up day. But yeah. Hey, Jessie. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for joining. If you'd like to know which orders are going to be packed when, Instagram story, I share my estimate each day, and then on Discord, we have people doing live updates, so you can tell if yours is coming up soon. If you do ever decide to place an order, please use the discount code LIVESTREAM so that you can get some dollars off of your order. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you later this week.